Yo, you good in there? Yeah, I'm just moving things around. What you mean moving things around? Yo, can't be sleeping in here, bro. It's a storage facility.
Bro, you're disturbing my workplace.
Nah, bro, you can't sleep here, bro.
What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and today I am hosting Angry Guy's channel. So I'm gonna be making videos for Angry Guy. And in case you haven't heard about me, the name is Andy Matrix, but I have a YouTube channel called Andy Society. So the link is gonna be in the description section. I also have another channel called Andy Matrix Gaming. If you like gaming content, gaming news, go ahead and check that out as well. So today we're going to be talking about how people are living in storage units because society is collapsing. So let's go ahead and start with our first video, and then I'll move on to some commentary.
Hey, Angry Guy here. Don't forget to follow us on Rumble if you want additional Angry Guy content. It's linked in the description of the video. Also, if you want to learn how to buy, sell, trade, and make massive profit using cryptocurrency, then check out Angry's Crypto Academy, which is also linked in the description of the video. And now let's begin.
And body scrub, so it actually smells so good in there. It smells like all of my essential oils. No, I literally want to cry. This is like a different version of me. Activated charcoal, body scrub, natural oils, lye for cold processed soaps, lip gloss base, grout for my next project that I don't know when it's gonna happen because I need space. Anybody wants my Sweet 16 dress, please let me know. It's going for $3,000. I'm so pissed. I placed another bottle order when I have 200 bottles. So yeah, I have a fridge and then I have an air fryer at the top. Not an air fryer, it's a dehydrator. Let me know if you want it. Dusty ass vacuum. Are you going to cry? I have the letters from when I had my store. I kept the letters because I'm like, next time I open my new store, I wanted to have like a wall of like all the things I had in my first store. Like, people talk about it. I go on Amazon, get it, and try it and do it. This is like an industrial type of ice cream popsicle.
You got a lot of stuff in there.
Because I was so determined to make Zuko popsicles, but it was such a fail. Such a fail. I still have a big old box of to-go containers from when I used to sell plates. Whatever you need, ask me because it's probably in the storage. Last time I had my apartment, this was clearly an experimental phase of my life. Once I have my own spot, it's gonna be like some Heisenberg type shit. Like, now I know what I want to do with my life. I know who I am. I know what I like to do. Though, if anything that I mention is for sale, if you want it, let me know.
Welcome to America, where life is so expensive you have to live out of a storage unit, literally a closet, for God's sakes. But yeah, what she said at the end, I resonate with that because sometimes you really got to hit rock bottom to know what it is that you actually want in life. And I think a lot of people are realizing that as, everything's just collapsing. People are realizing, maybe I should try doing something else, right? I think we can all relate. Let's move on. Oh, wow.
I live in a storage unit because it's cheap in comparison to an apartment. Living here is actually really comfortable. I get a lot of things that I need and want to get done here. I can exercise. I can use the bathroom. I can play music anywhere in the unit.
Hold on a second. He's got a bathroom. Where does he shower?
It's climate controlled in here, so it's nice and warm. This unit is 24 hours, so I can come here anytime I want, stay here as long as I need to. We can take naps if we need to and go to sleep. So this is our living space. Very, very grateful to have this space. The next goal is to get an RV. The next goal after that, tiny home. And if we want to eat, I just cook right out front.
Okay.
Or we'll just prepare something cold inside of the unit. Sandwiches, a lot of times we make salad. If we want to get power, we use our power bank. They also have power here so we can charge our power bank. Me and my baby will live here as long as we need to until we get the shelter that we want. Because we're living here, now we can save up more money to get what we really want. We're in it.
Yeah, let me stop the video right there. So, man, a lot of people are getting creative. Like, a lot of people are getting creative. When you hit rock bottom, you know, people start thinking. People start using that brain, man. And I don't know how legal it is to live in a storage unit, but you see they got a whole, like, little living room in there. That's crazy. It kind of makes me want to try it, honestly. It makes me want to try it.
That's the finished product, y'all.
Wow, look at that. This guy, he's got the bed, he's got the TV, he's got air coming in, and I'm pretty sure he's probably got some like electronic stuff to cook, but it's a small place, but I mean, it's either this or paying $1,500 a month for rent. I'm telling you, man, people are going all out. People don't care no more.
Yo, I just got some terrible news, man. I just got kicked out the storage unit, man. This is crazy. I don't know where I'm gonna go now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to go back to I don't want to go back to the house or none of that. I don't want to do none of that, man. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm seriously, like, I just got off work and then come to the house and to go chill in the storage and all this now.
We needed for you to come to the office regarding the issue that we had with your unit. We've gotten complaints and other notifications that you've been living in the unit. Unfortunately, your lease has been terminated.
And all this, I'm at the gas station just chilling. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I need help, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get another storage unit or.
Yeah, man. So, okay, so that was kind of sad. But this guy confirmed that you can get kicked out of storage units. I guess I heard it has to depends on state by state, because in Texas, it's illegal to do that in Texas. But I don't know how other states are. But that guy confirmed, I guess where he's located, those storage units, they do not let you stay in there. So be careful. If you guys are going to try this, be careful. If this does happen, you can always do something like look up a room on Craigslist or something like that. You know, search up a room, search up, just search up, maybe sleep on somebody's couch, whatever you can do, man. Call up a friend, tell them you sleep on the floor. I don't know, get a sleeping bag somewhere, bro. Or like temporarily, if you have a job temporarily, like stay at a hotel for like 1 or 2 days until you can like find somebody that can help you. You know? Hold on, let me back this up.
This is low-key crazy. So this dude is getting arrested for living out of this storage unit for 2+ years after his friend snitched on him. Just wait till you see this place. Now I feel he low-key has a solution to homelessness. And he's quite the decorator. We're going to get into all the little details here. But just the fact that he was living here for 2 years and nobody had any idea tells us that small units like this could be a solution. I mean, which would you rather have it? In small units like this, or you have them on the streets? Now, taking a deeper look, bro was low-key cooking. He's got a little microwave oven in there. I don't know what these are exactly, but it looks like something that you can use for working out. Don't know why he's got so many of them, though. And he doesn't have a laundry unit, so obviously his dirty clothes are gonna pile up. He's got a little speaker system and a gaming chair. I wonder if he's got a PS5 in there somewhere. But what do you guys think? Should they have arrested him, or should they have just kicked him out?
Yeah, first of all, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they've actually they're trying to make homelessness illegal. I think California did that already, where homelessness is illegal, it boggles my mind. What would you prefer? For this person to stay at a storage unit, or for them to be on the street, like taking up space in the street, begging for money, where they have no shelter, they're in the rain, and then they're gonna start like just having this bad smell, bad odor, What would you prefer? It's like this is almost being done intentionally. This is why society is collapsing. And as society is collapsing, guys, you're gonna want to invest into crypto. Cryptocurrency thus far is the future. As the banks collapse, we're gonna have to put our money somewhere else. So go ahead and check out Angry Guy's Crypto Academy. The link is in the description.
Let me ask you something. When the banks collapse, and trust me, it's coming, will you be ready? Imagine waking up to ATMs that don't work, bank doors chained shut, and millions of people left with nothing. No cash, no access to their savings, and no way to survive. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy, to teach you everything you need to know about crypto so you can protect yourself and your family. You'll learn how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. Plus, we alert you to new crypto trends so you can profit before everyone else even knows what's happening. Right now, I've just published an exclusive investment guide inside the Academy, and it's linked in the description below. In it, I reveal the one coin that could make you a millionaire. A coin so revolutionary, it could change everything. If you missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is your second chance. This isn't just about financial freedom. It's about survival. When the system collapses and everyone else is selling, you'll be the one buying, prepared to weather the storm and thrive while others struggle to survive. Don't wait. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The link's in the description. Go check it out now.
I lock myself in here to ensure that no one comes in here as I use this rope and I put it under my TV stand, and that makes it to where this door can't open from the outside. I've also dummy locked it to where it looks like someone isn't in here and they've got their shit locked up, so when the employees walk by, they don't know I'm in here. Slowly getting back to my feet,
That's good, buddy. Man, this is hard. It's like, so not only can people not pay rent, but as well our society, our culture, especially in America, in the Western world in general, like Canada, UK, our culture is really collapsing. It's like the family in America, they don't really help each other. The only people that I've seen that they really, really help each other is the immigrants, like the Mexican immigrants. The Mexican people that have been living here for years or decades, because the thing is, they bring their culture over to America and they stay strong, right? They stay strong, dude. And in America, we're so individualistic that we kick our kids. You have cousin Bobby Johnson, your cousin Bobby Lee. He ends up homeless, and you don't even give him like your couch to sleep on. Americans don't care about each other. It's so sad, man. It's just so sad.
Hey, if you single right now, and you got a car and a job, whenever your lease up, go sleep in storage for a year. Sleep in your car for a year and stack up your cheese, stack up your bread. A lot of people ain't gonna tell you this, but if you really want to get ahead of the game, you gotta do some shit that you know everybody else is not doing. You know what everybody not doing? Not playing the game. Everybody waking up playing the game, barely getting by, paying a whole lot of bills, constantly going into debt, trying to figure out how to save money. The only surefire way to save money is if you downgrade your life by 99%. And 99% of our life is paying rent. Imagine you not paying $1,500 in rent for the next 12 months and you able to save up most of your money. This is if you single now. Because most of the time, only thing we barely be at home anyway. Most of the time, when you wake up, you can go take a shower at LA Fitness. Take you a shower, go get something to eat, and go right to work. Like ain't nothing happened. You can wash your clothes. You can keep your clothes washed at a laundromat. And that ain't nothing. You can keep your clothes in your car, get your windows tinted. And what you're gonna kind of find out is you're gonna be so much more free. Shit, you can deck your storage out and sleep in that storage and be cool. You know, one of them storage that let you in and out. You know what I'm saying? It's all about sacrifice. Whatever you're willing to sacrifice is gonna determine how far you're gonna be willing to go. How far you gonna go?
Yeah, he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right about that one. Look, man, so the name of the game nowadays, it's trying to prevent, right? Trying to prevent the government, trying to prevent the landlords, trying to prevent the accountants, the taxmen, all these businesses, trying to prevent people from taking your money. Because as soon as you're broke, you end up in the streets. Right? So, and the most costly thing is the rent. So if you can lower or cut off one of the most expensive bills of your life, which is the rent, you can be rich. Or close to being rich, right? Or you'll be able to stack up, because if you're paying $1,500 in rent, even if you're living with roommates, like if you just either live out of a storage unit, you're only paying $150 a month. And then if you are living out of your car, which is another pretty good option, better should I say, is that you're only paying your car insurance, gas. You're going to be saving so much money. All you got to do is stay clean, take a shower, brush your teeth, go to work, stack up your money. Even if you're making minimum wage $15 an hour, you'll be able to save at least $1,500 a month, $1,400 a month. If you're not spending much money, just covering your bills, you can save up a lot of money. You do that for a whole year, you can have over $10,000, bro. Seriously. So, some of us make fun of people living in storage units, but they're smart. They're willing to sacrifice. They are willing to sacrifice. All right, here we got another lady. Let's see what she got.
Welcome to my storage unit. If you're new here, my fit check, I have a storage unit that I keep most of my stuff in. I just moved out of my 2-bedroom house in October, November time. And living with grandma and saving money and starting this little business. And so it's time for a summer to winter switch out. So I'm grabbing all my buckets. This cute little supportive friend thing my girlfriend Brie gave me. Love that. Score for the farmer's market, more bags. Somebody is listening to my favorite song over there. Can't find my freaking bathing suits anywhere. I found a good couple outfits, but I can't find my bathing suits. Who knows where I put them? Tell me right now. You can do hard things, because I was about to give up and then I found them. And that's a wrap on the storage unit.
All right, nice.
unit into a salon suite. So first I went and bought peel and stick tiles and I laid them down. Now I didn't lay these down in the correct brick layered method, and that is because I didn't want to have to cut any of the tiles down at the end. Work smarter, not harder. They still came out cute. Ugly floors are covered. Then I put the peel and stick wallpaper, and I was being cheap, y'all, so I reused wallpaper that I had in my garage, and it was a mess. It took forever. There were still some wrinkles and bubbles in it, and I was okay with this only because the couch was gonna cover the areas that had the bubbles on the bottom. It still came out really, really cute. Here I am putting my wall up with my light, and I absolutely love how it came out. I put some floor to ceiling curtains. So this was my failed attempt at doing a grass ceiling. This place is still a work in progress, but one thing about it is it's gonna be cute and it's gonna get done.
Wow. She turned the whole thing into a salon. Wow. Yo, she's got business skills. She created a nice little atmosphere there, nice little living space. And I don't know, how are her customers gonna do it? Are they just gonna like show up? Like, does she bring them over there to that area, to the storage unit, and then they just, you know, they just sit down and then, you know, get treated? I'm telling you, man, people are getting creative. People are getting creative. These is like, I know that people suffer during a recession, but these are also the best times. The best times to start a business, to invest. You know, there's a lot of millionaires are created during the recession. A lot of rich people are created because people start taking risks. You know, people say, you know, I got nothing to lose. I'm going to do it now that I have nothing. And 9 times out of 10, it actually works. It really works. So take a risk if you can, guys. Uh-oh.
Yo, you good in there? Yeah, I'm just moving things around. What you mean you're moving things around? Yo, can't be sleeping in here, bro. It's a storage facility. Bro, you're disturbing my workplace. Nah, bro, you can't sleep here, bro.
Damn, this is the second guy we got in this video that got kicked out. Second guy that got kicked out of a storage unit. Man, that is crazy. That is crazy, dude. Wow. See, it is very risky. I mean, honestly, living in a storage unit, I mean, I get why people do it because it is shelter, but and also if you don't have a car, I guess this is also a good option. But it's better to just get, you know, spend the money to get a car and then live in the car. You know, if you're broke. And living in your car is a much better option. You know, you can turn on your car's AC, right, in the summer or the winter, right? And it's just much easier to, you know, have some of your things in there, and then just use the storage unit just to keep extra stuff there, man. But living in a car is a much better option than the storage unit. I mean, the storage unit, the fact that you can get kicked out is just very risky. You know, if you end up homeless or losing your job. So it's better to live in your car anyways. Yeah, man. So society's collapsing and a new era is going to start. And thus far, it's looking pretty crazy, man. It's looking pretty crazy. Only God knows what's in store for us. You know, only Jesus Christ knows what's in store for us and how things are going to turn out, how humanity is going to turn out. You know, are we just going to become selfish, or are we just going to try and help each other in these hard times? Anyways. All right, dudes. So I'm going to leave it there. And make sure to subscribe to Angry Guy's channel. Right, make sure to share the video. Comment below. Tell me what you think about living in storage units. Do you live in a storage unit? If so, comment below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications. Right, this is Andy Matrix here on Angry Guy's channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Godspeed.
Nothing says you care like crypto. Nothing can compare. Nothing says you care like crypto. Oh, nothing can compare to crypto.